I'd say that the last 48 hours on Twitter has been only a large mess. All of those Bitcoin maximalists have been taking their shots at XRP, blaming XRP for everything underneath the solar, calling it centralized, announcing that they're undermining the authority of Bitcoin, pronouncing that they may be going around and lobbying towards Bitcoin so it is no longer going to be part of the strategic reserve, and quite tons everything else under the sun, just because, of course, one purpose, which we are going to get into. And I sincerely simply wanted to talk about this, and because there's truly some other simply superb information for XRP, along with the XRP network event, in order to be occurring very quickly, which I'm going to enter extra element with some huge teasers, approximately. But first, I want to say something, because I've pointed out it a little bit in the course of the live flow. I did cross over this video proper here from Crypto due to the fact, in line with him, he had some large XRP conspiracy he changed into going to unharness on this video. And then he went directly to ramble for like 20 minutes, basically just announcing that some humans hate Ripple because they suppose it is centralized. I mean, this right here, this part of his video in which he says Ripple shilling makes me ill. After this, I will individually ensure that Ripple is discovered as the centralized cop-out. That this apparently become his large proof of this large conspiracy of Ripple proper. There's literally no evidence of any conspiracies or any sort of lobbying taking vicinity. And then we had any other individual, this guy proper here, Jack Mallers, popping out and announcing the same thing. He's saying essentially that you already know what turned into he pronouncing. Ripple is actively lobbying to forestall a Bitcoin strategic reserve within the US while pushing their centralized company-controlled token. In other phrases, he is just coming after XRP, pronouncing that it's corporately controlled, terrific centralized, and that it is going to ruin democracy within the United States. And he is blaming it for Bitcoin no longer getting a strategic reserve. I'm going to save you guys the ache of this video due to the fact I've watched the entire thing, and no longer once does he mention any type of proof to prove that that is real. He's simply giving his personal opinion, and he's saying they're going to paintings on exposing this and all this type of stuff. But up to now, the most effective type of proof that has come through out of all of this is a pair people's evaluations on Ripple being centralized in more than one conferences that Brad Garlinghouse has had with Trump. To me, this looks as if an exceptionally vindictive attack towards XRP, because these Bitcoin maximalists are threatened. I clearly believe they may be very threatened. They recognize that quite a few large matters are going on underneath the seams for XRP. They understand that XRP does the whole lot that Bitcoin does, however, notably higher. It's simply better capability, higher blockchain, absolutely has merchandise which can be built to clear up real global troubles, all of which Bitcoin does no longer have. And so now that each one of these Bitcoin maximalists and influencers realize this, they're best sincerely left with one option. They both receive that they may be wrong, or they start going after XRP to attempt to undermine it and make it appearance worse. But here's the deal. This is what's going to result from all of this mess. These guys, they're going to make themselves out to be idiots. XRP is going to keep to be successful, and anything they say or do might not make any difference in the end. And I do not even I'm now not disillusioned saying this at all. It's just the fact. This is just what is going to happen. I've seen this play out many times earlier than with other dying cryptocurrencies. And the reality of the matter is Bitcoin is like the Yahoo of brand new day and age of the dot-com bubble. Yahoo, who makes use of that anymore? I imply Yahoo Financier, certain. It's nevertheless round. But Yahoo was once the biggest net organization by means of some distance. They were definitely dominating the gap. However, they didn't adapt. They didn't offer a product that humans genuinely wanted to preserve the usage of. And so now, an awful lot, anyone uses Google Chrome, they use Microsoft Edge, and yeah, I know human beings are absolutely the use of Yahoo's browser, as it sucks, and it's the identical type of address Bitcoin. So yeah, I think it's just a dated tech, but there's quite a few properly stuff to talk approximately right here too, men. And so I truly wanted to speak approximately this huge breaking information. We talked about this on my live circulation as properly. However, I failed to absolutely talk approximately what this surely means, as we are able to see that Ripple has secured a money transmitter license in New York and Texas, bringing its total US licenses to over 50. Almost every single US kingdom, Ripple, almost has a license in every unmarried US country at this point in time. That is exceptional. But the New York market especially is enormous for any form of cash transmitter license. And this is step one that we've been expecting a very long time. If you guys do not know, Ripple has certainly been seeking to get this license in New York for many years. It hasn't just been 1, 2, 3, or 4 years. It's been, I assume, 7 to 8 years at this point that they have truly been trying to get this license in New York, and it is just came about. And so we absolutely were given to invite ourselves this question, right? We had Brad Garlinghouse meeting with Trump, with the lead legal officer as properly Stewart. And then very quickly thereafter, we've this money transmitter license coming through in New York and Texas. Trump has said in multiple activities, he is going to aid US-based agencies. The wheels are in motion, guys. And so here's the deal. Yes, I understand that XRP just went via a pretty large correction, and it did rebound from that correction in which it went right down to 265 at a low point. However, now we are right here securing those partnerships, and they may be going to help get extensive adoption. And so simply due to the fact that full-size adoption isn't always going on the discharge of this news does not imply that it's now not going to happen. These matters take a touch bit of time. And so if there are institutions that are selling, if we've humans like Elon Musk XRP with a rocket ship and deleting that tweet 20 seconds later, matters are occurring. I trust that XRP is about to establish itself as the reserve asset, and that's why those Bitcoiners are certainly disappointed. Now, speaking of outstanding news properly, there's going to be some pretty big bulletins coming in this XRP network occasion that's going on. It's known as Community Day, XRP Community Day, EMEA. And this is absolutely occurring the next day at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'll honestly be going stay once this occurs, and I'll be going into the space so that you guys can all listen to it. Make certain which you're subscribed, you've got the notification bell in case you want to listen to it, because there's going to be a few quite big matters that are going on during this event. But first and most important, you can see that Phil right here, he simply got off a call with the Ripple group, and he is prepping for the XRP Community Day the following day, and he says, and I can let you know, the stuff we are sharing is going to be pure gold. The international is not ready for what is coming. So hyped. Okay, this is extremely exciting. You recognize, I assume, that we are going to be seeing considered one of our biggest bulletins taking place the next day. It's going to be an entire wonder assertion, and handiest a pair human beings on the Ripple group realize approximately it. And they are on the point of proportionate with the sector. Now, we don't have any way of understanding precisely what it will be. Some people notice pure gold and notion to themselves, okay, perhaps something to do with a strategic reserve. You understand that's something that is possible, and I agree that is truly something that would be taking place. But we are going to see maybe Ripple's launching a new product that a bunch of banks were checking out behind the scenes. There's lots of possibilities right here. So yeah, I'm going to be stay streaming this occasion.